Hey everyone, it's Meg, and today I have a new segment for my channel. I've decided to call it, as you can tell by the title, Love It or Return It. And basically it's along the same lines as other videos that are out there, like Love It or Leave It, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and Hits and Oh God Knows. And if you're unfamiliar with those videos, basically this is going to be a segment on my channel. If I have a product that I cannot stop talking about, that I'm in love with, that I keep telling my friends about, and that I just use constantly, that I'm obsessed with, then I will have it on here. And if there is a product that I absolutely hate, that I'm running back to the store to return, it will be on here to kind of help you guys out and try to save you guys some money from my mistakes. So hopefully this will be a good thing to do. And the first product that is going to be featured is the CoverGirl Bombshell Volume Mascara. And as you could tell by the thumbnail in this video, it's CoverGirl's new purplish pink mascara. Like the case is a purple pink color and it's double-ended, and the first step is supposed to lengthen and separate your lashes, and the brush is very similar to their Lash Blast brushes, which I found to be true. I thought that that did do a great job of lengthening and separating my lashes. And step 2 is supposed to add more pigmentation to your lashes, so make them darker and volumize them. It did make my lashes darker than the step 1. However, I feel like it didn't really do much in the volumizing department. And the one complaint that I have that you will see me talk about in future videos, because this is going up before, like way ahead of schedule, because I have I think 4 videos that need to go up, and this mascara is going to be in 3 of them. And one of my main problems that you'll go on to hear me talk about is that the packaging is just so big and bulky. It's really truly difficult to get it on your lower lashes, and it will just smudge everywhere if you tried. I tried the first time and I smudged all over, and it was pretty difficult to get it off your skin if you do smudge it. Normally with mascaras you have no problem, like you just wait for it to dry, you take the Q-tip, you just go, you know, barely even wipe it and it's off. And then for this mascara, like I really had to work on it and use some makeup remover, and even then it still was like leaving little marks on my skin, so it was just difficult to remove if you smudge it. And the verdict on this product is return it. Do not even waste your time or your money buying it. Return it. Like I returned mine. That's why I don't have it to show you, and this is what inspired me to start this segment, because I hate putting like negative videos out because I don't want it to seem like I'm trashing the company or trashing the product. But I feel like if something is really truly awful and it is one of the worst products I've ever experienced, then I feel like I need to, you know, put my word out there and give you guys my opinion on why I absolutely despise the product in this case. And hopefully it will be helpful to someone out there. That's the whole purpose for any of my videos, that it will help some person or inform you of something that you did not know. And my main problem with this was the removal process, and I feel like this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to put this video out there, to get the word out, because I purchased the mascara. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. I purchased the mascara in the first place because I saw so many reviews on this on YouTube, and no one really had anything bad to say, which is why trusting YouTube reviews can be somewhat misleading. And I say somewhat misleading in the way as if it's just a first impression. You don't know how it's going to wear, like what the removal process might be, or if someone's just doing like a general review or their opinion on it, they might not have had the chance to, you know, remove it. And removal isn't something that you ever really think of when you go to products. It just seems like there's not going to be a problem with removal. So, but with this one, that is where the problem lies. So yeah, normally when I wash my face, I just use my Clean and Clear face wash, and this does an excellent job of getting all my makeup off, like full face of makeup, gets all my mascara off, all my eyeliner off completely. Like I don't really have to like rub hard to get it off. I just like very gently use this, and it cleanses everything off my face perfectly. And when I first used this, I was just like, okay, I went back over to the packaging because I thought maybe I purchased waterproof, because it, like, none of the mascara came off. It didn't even budge. Like, I still had like perfectly coated lashes when I was done washing my face. So I came back over and read the packaging, because normally I am very good with that. I tried to avoid waterproof mascaras, not a fan of them. And nowhere on the packaging, I read like every single word on the back and everything, and nowhere on there does it say that it's waterproof, but it does say to use the CoverGirl makeup removal. So basically I went back and got my Maybelline Clean Express makeup remover. Obviously it's not the Clean and Clear one, I mean the CoverGirl one, but I don't really see how there would be that big of a difference that you must use the CoverGirl makeup remover in order to remove the product. I bet it still won't come off with the CoverGirl makeup remover. Yeah, I soaked, this was pretty much full, and you can see it's down to here now from me trying to get this mascara off. Basically, I tried using about 2 makeup pads of makeup remover, and it didn't really do a whole lot. However, when I did wash my face the next day, most of it came off in the shower. So then I was giving the mascara a second chance, just to like really make sure that I disliked it, because it's just like, okay, maybe it's just stubborn with removal. Let me try using it again to see if maybe I can find a way to get it volumized. Maybe it'll be worth the struggle if I can find it to make my lashes look awesome. So the second day I used it, which is going to be in one of the 2 tutorials, to try to get more volume, I was like, well, what if I use step 2 first and then step 1 and then top it back off with step 2? And that did seem to help with giving me more thickness and volume, but let me tell you, step 2 is the devil. That is like what is like glue on your lashes. After applying it like that, I had the mascara on my eyelashes for 3 days. I was freaking out. I used so much of this trying to get it off. It was not budging. There was like a very light gray color that was coming off, so like barely anything was coming off the product, or was coming off my lashes. So basically I was freaking out. I was texting my cousin, her and I text each other about beauty products, and I told her that I purchased it, and then I was freaking out because it wouldn't come off, and she suggested for me to use olive oil. So I did try that, and it worked a little bit, but it's still, for 3 days I was freaking out. And then I went on my computer and started reading reviews for this product, like on websites, which I normally don't do for drugstore products. It's not really that big of a deal, but if it is like a higher end, like more expensive product that I'm going to be investing money in, I will do my research on it. But you would think for a drugstore mascara you don't really need to do too much research. So anyways, every review that you will see, like 95% of the reviews you will see on this product are basically saying the same thing that I am. They're negative reviews. So I was freaking out because in a lot of the reviews, people say that it had been several days and the mascara was still perfectly intact on their lashes, and they were starting to get like red zits and red pimples all on their lash line, and that they were getting eye infections from using this. And I started freaking out because I have very sensitive skin. So I was so worried that that was going to happen to me, but luckily, like after several washes and several uses of makeup remover and olive oil, it finally came off 3 days later. But basically the second time I used it, and after I discovered it just wasn't washing off, I went and returned it the next day, so I do not have it to show you, but that's what inspired me to start this series. So anyways, I'm still on the search for good drugstore mascara, so if you have any suggestions for me, leave them in the comments below. I have 2 that I picked up in exchange. I got 2 of these for the same price as the mascara that I returned, and these are 2 mascaras that a friend recommended to me. So this is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara, and she said that basically it was really supposed to be good at separating and lengthening, which I found to be true. This is my first day using this product, so I can't really say too much about it, but it seemed to be working for that aspect. And then she suggested a Wet n Wild mascara, she said in the purple tube, but then when I was at the store, it was also a lengthening mascara, and I wanted something like to pair lengthening and volumizing. So I opted for the yellow tube of Wet n Wild, which is the Mega Volume. And this stuff isn't bad. It was only $2. And I mean, for $2, you can't really complain. It did add some volume for me. I think it did a good job for only being $2, but I have a feeling that there are better combos out there, or just better mascaras in general. I've also tried the Maybelline Falsies, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't really think I'm a fan of the Maybelline. So anyways, like I said, if you guys have suggestions for me, leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.